Alright, there we go. Hi, chat. Hello. Hopefully YouTube doesn't break today. That would be fucking cool, wouldn't it? I cannot believe you. That's not why I didn't stream yesterday, but it was a hell of a coincidence. But still. I didn't even know that was possible. You know, chat. Dead by Daylight community is getting on my nerves. I watched a video by Newt a little bit ago, and I think it pretty much summed up my entire, like, thought process on a lot of the DBD community right now. Hi, Kassir. Skyzy, I am evil. We all know this. The subtext was there. We all knew it. Listen, I'm more ashamed you guys didn't realize this sooner. Hi, thanks. Oh, also, Kit has been appointed to mod of the stream now. Nothing against anybody. Not saying anyone wasn't a better choice or a worse choice or anything. Kit was just the first one to come to mind, and I know they're here, like, all the time. Speaking of, there they are. Hi, Kit. That's just, in case a situation like the other day happens again, so I don't have to, stop playing the video games to get the... I don't even know what to call them. The fucking asshole out of here. There you go. Also, Chad, I was watching an MMJ TV video. That's it. You should be. I set it up. Son of a bitch. Hang on, I'll see if I can fix it. Hang on. I did it in studio. Maybe I have to do it while we're live. Well, while I work out these technical issues. So I was watching an MMJ video, and it was going over. It was just a Pokemon meme video, but there was a meme about like everything becoming crabs, and I don't know why that made me think of Dead by Daylight, where I was just like, yeah, at the end of the day, all the killers will just be crabs. It's inevitable. That's what's gonna happen. There we go. Hooray! Kit, there you go. You're mod now. I think. Type something and let me see. Gotta have the wrench. Yeah, the wrench is the only way. What the fuck? No, yeah, it says you're a moderator. There you go. Yeah, haha, we fixed it. Okay. I hated her. All the killers will be lobsters. Red lobsters. I fucking knew it. I knew that's where you were going. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I don't know who this was. I'm assuming... What? God, that was, what, Monday night? We got like 3 people spewing salt, but I only reported one of them, and I don't remember who it was. God, Kassir reminding me of the fucking Red Lobster tech. Been playing Legends EA all day. Me too, me too. I'm like 9 hours in. I was playing it a lot last night too. I just got to the Mega Evolution part because I'm slow. Popeye's Biscuits, no drink, are the deadliest things ever. I remember the Saltine Challenge, and I guess I'm just built different because that shit was not that bad for me, honestly. I don't know, Chad. I'm kind of just sticking with this. I don't know.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended.
Hi, Mr.
Very
Hippo.
sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be.
I think I can.
I get scared thinking about it.
Really?
Glad it's not me. reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right?
I think you were...
Left?
I think you were on the
Anyways,
right.
It doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen."
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, you know, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. Then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in.
Mr. Hippo, why are you echoing?
Frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds.
Mm-hmm.
In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?" He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the birds may be dead."
The birds may be dead, chat. Every time. Every time. They're still just there, just dead. Forever and ever and ever and ever. And there's nothing we can do about it. Also, we'll use Yellow Rabbit today because I know a lot of people want a Yellow Rabbit. Everyone's gonna pay. We're sticking with the fucking breaking build because why not? I still gotta kick some pumpkins. But I do want to talk about the reception to the event because... Listen, guys. I don't know what anyone was expecting. Genuinely. I don't know what people were expecting the event to be. That's really all I have to say about it. Was a Pidgeotto on the rooftops and it took a little bit to find it? No, I didn't find it. I did get a, there was a side quest I got to find. I can't believe this was a side quest. There's a side quest to find a shiny Mareep. And I was like, I'll do that later. I've been burned enough in my shiny hunting days. I'm good. I also got spoiled on all the megas. I'm really mad. Because people won't keep them out of their thumbnails. I'm so mad. I'm not going to spoil them here, but man, God, I am so upset. Oh. It's Jover. We have a mod now. Give us... Oh my God. There's a simple rule for the chat. It's a very simple rule. Just don't be an asshole. That's a simple rule. That most people tend not to break, except for that one person for some fucking reason. Since everyone loved it. I think they got rid of it because of the verticality issues, I would assume. Especially because they probably didn't get a chance to test it properly with the newer killers. Like, how would that work with Houndmaster? I mean, she's disabled, so I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. Again, it's like... Can I be an ass to the bot? You mean the Streamlabs bot? I guess. I mean... Robots have feelings, too. But being an arsehole is my whole thing. Get a new thing. I was gonna say, I saw someone running up here. Oh, they fucking bolted. Oh, good. I mistimed the hell out of that. Oh, damn, that was really good. I was kind of hoping she'd dodge back into it. And 2 gens pop, 3 gens pop. Right now? Now. Anytime now. And anytime now. Oh, someone has sprint burst. I'm gonna break that, kick this. I'm probably gonna go into the void here in a second. Is she running over here for a flashlight save? I thought she was running over here for a flashlight save. No, it was the barrel. It's just the barrel. My bad. False alarm, chat. Let me get my break speeds real quick. Ran into a lot. I'm glad to see it, to be fair. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? I wasn't going to tunnel you. That was a good dodge. Doesn't really matter, but that was a good dodge. Does he make that? Yep. Really? Ugh. Just surprised to see it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, everyone... Like, I know you're not complaining about it, but everyone, like... I don't know what people want from the events sometimes. People are like, oh, the survivors and killers try too hard, and then when they, like, goof around, people are like, no. Good dodge. I'm just having fun kicking gens, or kicking stuff at like Mach fucking 20. Okay? That's it. That's my goal. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun with it. People got a problem with that. I don't know what to tell them. Also, there's still some verticality. It just, you know, the loop's not exactly the same. So that's kind of nice. And she DC'd. All right. No, it's pixelated. It's a pixelated version. I'm more surprised that landed, if anything. Yeah, Rick, I can break that in like a second. And I get a secondary range attack. Let's go. What is there not to like? I love that this is my normal build for everyone except for Lethal. I replace with Grim. I just like Lethal because it lets me start the match earlier. It's like, hey, you start on into the match as the survivors, go have fun. That's just how I prefer things. Personally. I'm gonna go to 5. Oh, he's gonna run right to the main, isn't he? As I say, little does he know, I can break shit in like a second. Guys, I'm not completely blind in there. I can still kind of see. Hello. Hey, introvert. How are things? How's the event going? Overall, doing shit faster is all I need. Yeah, fair enough. I think for many people, that's all they need. I don't think it's all I need, but it's definitely the most fun for me. Forever Entwined do just kind of be funny, though. Played some Killer for the first time in a while and ended up having a great time. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Killer's in a weird spot. I think the people hurting the most right now playing Killer are definitely, like, hardcore Killer main veterans. I think for a lot of other people, it's it's fine. Pumpkin. Aww. Aww, Mr. Pumpkin. Oh, she had left behind. I think I know why she did see that. That's funny. That's funny. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. Yeah, lucky you, Mr. Lawrence. No, Lillard. I called you Lawrence. You're Matthew Lillard, not Matthew Lawrence. It's power so yeah, fair enough. I mean, here's the thing, and I was thinking about this when watching another video talking about it. The palette density thing, right? So I've heard criticisms of calling it quality of life because it's not quality of life, it's just a nerf to killer, right? I've heard some criticisms for that. But here is my counter argument to that. You can't call it a buffer nerf to killers because it's indirect. It doesn't actually buffer nerf the killer. It's a map change. So what are they supposed to call it? Because if they call it a killer buffer nerf, technically that's wrong too. And then I was immediately lost in her talk. I don't know if you were in here for this the other day, Introvert, but I got destroyed by a team running poised. They were, two of them were running poised. Every time a gen popped, I lost them completely. I could not find any of them. It was the funniest shit. It was frustrating at the time, but when I saw it, I was like, yeah. Then wouldn't it just be an indirect nerf? Yeah, but you can't call that a nerf or a buff. It's just a change. Now, we all know it's a nerf, right? We all know, we all understand and know why it is a nerf to a lot of killers. Technically speaking, to all of them, but to some more so than others. But it's technically not a nerf in the technical sense. It's just a change. Because you're not, like... It doesn't directly affect them. That would be like if one patch they're like, we removed half the windows in the game. I'm just saying this as a aside. Let's say they're like, hey, we removed half the windows in the game. Is that a nerf to Survivor? Or is it just a change to the maps? I mean, it is a nerf, but not really. By the technical definition, it's not. Like, when they're writing it down in, like, a patch note, what are they supposed to say? Just a change? Just call it a change? But regardless, that's getting off my point. My point was, and why I do think they called it a quality of life change, is I think what they're doing is what I said they were trying to do with the anti-tunnel thing. I think they're trying to make a more baseline game so they can buff the killers later. Other games have done stuff like this, where they massively change something that was only changed to make it more baseline, so when they start to change other things, when they start to buff other things up to the standards, they have more of a baseline to go with. I think that's what they're preparing for. If I was to guess. I just call the palette density change, drop the quality. Yeah, fair enough. when we sit on Haddonfield. So when I do play killer, I tend to blast through my matches, but then I go back to fear. Here's my suggestion. Here is what I suggest to everyone who has killer anxiety. I'm going to show you a build, and if you genuinely have anxiety playing killer, run these perks. Lethal Pursuer, Friends to the End, Furtive Chase, Nemesis. Run these perks and just play. Don't worry about winning. Don't, like, go out of your way. Like, I mean, sure, you know, slug and stuff if you want. Whatever, camp, tunnel. Don't play stupid, but, like, you know, just play. That's what this whole build is for. Springtrap's interesting because a Celebrate poster makes him go faster, but, like, you can run this on virtually any killer, and the game just simplifies itself. Just don't worry about gens. Don't worry about it. Just follow the red. That's all you're doing with this build. Just follow the red, and when you see the red, hook the red, get the speed boost, find next red, hook the red, get the speed boost, find next red. You can't find red, find someone else, get them to stun you with a pallet. There's a shit ton of them now. They're red now. Follow them, hook them. Like, that's genuinely... And turn on music. I get it, though. Trust me, I get performance anxiety all the time when we're streaming like this. Like, why does anyone care if I don't win all the time? But then I try to remember my motto of, like, playing for moments, right? I mean, because at the end of the day, with Dead by Daylight, and this is most games without a ranked mode, what do you get for winning? What do you get for winning in Dead by Daylight? That's a genuine question on either side. What do you realistically get for winning? Oh no, Gibbous. Dead by Daylight's like the only game I can't play with music in the background. I can play like every other multiplayer game with music. Screwed ends, full chase. Yeah, and you can swap lethal if you want for something else. I just prefer it because the start of the match is easier with it, and it extends the aura read on Nemesis and Friends. I mean, that's genuinely it, right? Like, I mean, not to be, like, rude about it, but, like, that's really it. You just kind of get an ego boost. That's it. If anything, you should stop trying to win. Everyone says they hate MMR, so why are we trying to win? The tears of my opponents. Well, if you're on console, you don't even see that. Plus, most of the time, if you kill somebody, they're not even in the end game. They don't care. They've moved the fuck on. The need is some extra... No, fair enough. I agree. Like, I'm not agreeing with the palette changes. I'm not. I'm just saying if I was to assume why they did it, that's my best guess. That's all I'm saying with it. Like, I'm not Behavior. I'm not John Behavior, as some people think I am. But I think what they're doing, again, is just trying to set the game up to have more of a baseline around the maps. And then they can buff the killers up accordingly. Now, if they would just fix Larry's. Well, Twisted, you can't lower your MMR. It has a soft cap. Once you hit the soft cap, it can't go any lower than that. And it also has loss prevention. I think it's if you lose too many games in a row, your MMR actually won't decrease. I don't know how many it is. I think it's 5. After losing, I think it's after you lose 5 in a row, your MMR doesn't, or your hidden number does not decrease. I forgot when they mentioned that. I think it was when they first integrated it. They were talking about that so people didn't, like, do that. They didn't just go into matches and lose on purpose to lower it. That was the prevention for that. A lot of games have a similar system like that. I don't know how strict it is, but yeah. Your best bet to quote-unquote lower your MMR is just not play the game, actually. Take like 2 weeks off and then come back and your MMR gets lowered. We're gonna play... Why the fuck was I going to avoid that? I hate it here. I have lethal and I completely didn't... I wasn't looking. God... It's fine. It's Tova. I'm actually more surprised he went the direction he did. I thought maybe we should go left. I was waiting because I want her... Aw, man, I thought she'd go upstairs with that. Oh, that was a good dodge. Balanced? Fuck. God, I hate Toba's main building. I know people talk about how bad Toba is. I don't think people talk about the main building enough.
Stay a while.
Is there a void? Yeah, there's a void here. I know. How have 2 gens not popped? How have no gens popped? I was gonna say, there's a void thing here. And the Michaela gave up. Alright. I have no idea what the other ones are doing, but apparently they're not going for the save. It's fine. So that right there is a good example. Like, I wasn't, like, playing hard. That's a really good dodge. I'm losing it, chat. I'm losing my touch. I hate Toba because it's cluttered. I think it's the main reason people do hate Toba, and I agree. But every time I play this match as Springtrap, the main building fucks me up so hard. I hate that that works to dodge. Yeah, again, unless they're pre-set up for the flashlight, I don't think they get it.
Oh, you should cry for help.
Break you. I'm maxed out, but I don't know where a fucking thing is. I would like to go into Devoid. I would like to go into Devoid real quick. Do you think the Leon is decisive strike? I was waiting to see if anyone came up. Someone was here. Good shit. I was hoping maybe it'd fuck her up more, but it didn't. Let's go, old man Afton. Old man Afton. I'm old. I lagged. I rubber banded. How did I know he had Dead Hard? If you're curious, it's because he didn't take the pallet. No sane human being would have not taken that pallet.
And stay there.
Is that the bot? Why was the bot kind of playing like a normal person? That was kind of funny. She greeted that Dead Hard pretty hard. Not gonna lie. Oh, there you go.
Right where you belong.
Whoop. They have bloody cosmetics, so by default they will have Dead Hard. Are you sure about that? Thank you, Forever Entwines.
Don't go anywhere.
I don't know where he went. Oh.
Whatever you do, don't move.
GG's.
You'll be my next creation.
Why do I see so many people using it? Because it feels good. That's legitimately the only reason. It just feels good. Reverence. He was setting up for that so hard to be a champion alive. I feel so bad. Holy crap. I love it when that works. That's really the only reason. It's just because it feels good. That's the thing. A perk can be bad and just feel good.
Lucky me.
I think another good example of that is like Bond on Survivor. Like if you're in a Swift, Bond isn't really necessary, but like even if you are in a Swift, even when I'm playing with people, I run Bond. It's just convenient. It feels good. Are you gonna pick up Blight Springtrap? It depends. Depends on how it looks. I gotta see it in game first. I don't hate how it looks, and I love that they're going for more of the withered look, but I don't know yet. I can't believe that. Funny stuff. Hey, chat, we're Prestige 22, let's go. Considering I haven't really been putting points into him recently. And the only reason I'm doing it now is just because I want dowsing rods. Yes, I know Bloody Party streamers are better. But I don't have any of those either, so... I'm trying to think of another perk that's like a feel-good perk. It's not really that good. In the next major balance change? Unlikely. Springtrap is unlikely to get any changes. Stats-wise, he's fine. From what we've seen, stat-wise, Springtrap's fine. I would love to see him get some changes, but I don't think it's going to happen. From what I've been told, he was supposed to get changes, and they got pushed back because of Kursu. And then, that might have nicked it in the butt. We'll see. Well, no, Agi's actually, even Agi for like a feel-good perk, this perk's actually pretty good. Especially on Springtrap, by the way. Agi's really good on Springtrap. I'm trying to think of like other like feel-good perks that just aren't that good. Especially on the killer side, there really aren't that many. Magret. Yeah, I love Magret. I think apart from like the two killers that really make good use out of this, Dark Arrogance is one of those. Apart from Chucky and Xenomorph, it's not really that good, but like it feels good. Save is another one. It's a killer dependent one, but on a lot of killers I just run it because I like how it feels. Yeah, but Iron Grasp really only saves you like 1 extra second. You got noodles? What'd you miss? I denied a flashlight save with Forever Entwined, and it was the funniest thing because the Alan Wake just like gave up. He didn't get to be the champion of light, so he just gave up. Wow, I've never really thought about it. Killer does not have that many feel-good perks, do they? Perks that just, other than Forever Entwined, there's really not too many of them. Enduring depends. I think Enduring is better than people give it credit for. On a lot of killers. I like Enduring, but yeah, I guess I'd classify that as a feel-good perk. It really depends. How many more pumpkins I gotta smash? 11. I have to smash 11 more pumpkins. Also, I'm not going to mention it, but we haven't gotten a certain map. Unrelenting? Oh, that's for sure a feel-good perk. With the exception of 2 killers. There are 3 killers. There are 3 killers who can make good use out of Unrelenting. No, I would consider save one. It just depends, again, on the killer. Again, I run it on Chucky and Springtrap sometimes, just because I think I like how it feels. Especially when, yeah. Enduring, it's a weird perk where, like, even on its own, I wouldn't say it's necessarily just a feel-good perk. The 50% reduced stun can be useful in a lot of situations, especially nowadays. I tell a lot of people when they're getting into DBD on Killer, I tell a lot of people to run Enduring so they stop respecting pallets as much. And that's those in glass houses. I know I respect pallets too much. I'm aware. I don't know why I'm so scared of getting stunned all the fucking time. I think I've gotten much better about it recently. Raw! It's Forgotten Ruins. He's mad too.
There's no time to waste.
I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm not gonna go right to them. I'm gonna go right here. Hello. Maybe Ruin? I was thinking Jolt when I was trying to think of some. So you're not completely wrong. Please go left. You go.
Whatever you do, don't move.
I believe my kitty cat is coughing up a hairball. Hello, again. When Surge hits 3 gens, my neurons get empty. It's so good when it works. I used to run, would Pain Res count? Would y'all count Pain Res as a feel-good perk? It's one of those perks where you just kind of do it. Did someone just use a camera? And there goes 2 of my things. That's the one problem I do have with the ghouls. I'm not the biggest fan that they work on gen kicks. I get it. Kind of wish they didn't, though. I'm going to use my last one on this. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to walk right the fuck back through. Choose Deliverance, by the way. Ooh, that was a good dodge. I shouldn't drop it, though. Haven't seen the Michaela.
And stay there.
It's kind of hoping she'd drop it, to be fair. Someone's in the void. Why so greedy? Why so greedy? Get the pumpkin real quick. Yeah, there's no other voids open, so you guys got no other way out. Not exactly sure whose plan that was.
Stay a while.
That works for me. Damn, they're already on the door. Man, people are so scared of getting hit by the ass. Now, you might want to run there, Michaela. Oh, that felt so good. With Forever Entwines. Oh, that fucking, like, throw he just did. He's just like... Oh. Brutal strength. Yeah, but the thing with a lot of these perks, though, is they're also good. I'm trying to think of perks that are just, like, not that good, but, like, they feel good to use. Oh, yeah, there's no way she was staying. Holy crap. I've been seeing a lot of adepts lately. Just dropped him like a sack of potatoes. Does Fire Up do drop speed too? It does do drops. I didn't know it was drop as well. Now that's a feel-good pressure pill. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff you don't have to think about. Play with your... that's a hard one. Because the thing with, like, again, Forever Entwined, the reason why this perk feels so good is because you don't really have to do anything to get use out of it. You just kind of play your killer. That's the... If they made Forever Entwined only basic attacks, this perk would not feel good. It's because it's any injure. When a survivor takes damage, you get tokens. So M2 killers, M1 killers can all use it. If it was just basic attacks... And that's the thing with play with your food, because you have to, like, kind of go out of your way to get use out of it a lot of the time. And kind of play bad. You're kind of banking on the stacks getting you something. Makes you feel any better, Gibbous. I think play with your food is really badly designed. I think play with your food is one of the worst designed perks in the game. Rapid. That's an interesting one. Would I consider Rapid a feel-good perk? I'm gonna go with yes. Because it's not that good. Even on the killers it's good on, like Doctor. But it does feel good to use. It rewards you for landing your M1 and all that. Even on Chucky, like I ran on Chucky all the time just because it felt good, not necessarily because it was good. So that's a good point. Is meant to combo with Franklin's. Weave isn't... They don't make perks like... Or... How do I phrase this? I don't think they intended for Franklin's and Weave to necessarily combo, because Weave has its own condition on making survivors drop items. When an item is depleted for the first time, it is dropped, so you see the auras. I'm not saying they didn't think about that combo, but like, considering how much it took them, or how long it took them to nerf it. But even then, I wouldn't even say Wretched Fate makes it worth running for play with your food. At that point, you're just losing chases on purpose to get up to 15% haste, which takes forever to get, and a 33% regression that they can see the aura of anyways, so they can just cleanse it while you're chasing somebody else. I think Wretched Fate has its place, but I don't know. Deadlock? I was thinking Deadlock too, but Deadlock's kind of okay. Like, I guess Deadlock counts, because it's not, like, super good. It's really good so you don't get gen rushed, right? Because that feeling of hearing the pop, pop, pop doesn't happen. It's usually just pop, Deadlock stops the next one, pop, Deadlock stop the next one, you know? So yeah, I guess Deadlock would consider in there. Or maybe it's just bad. I don't know, man. I still think getting a survivor to drop their item is really powerful. I don't think like it's as good. It's not. It's definitely not as good as it was for sure. But like, I mean, think about it. First person you chase, they drop their item. They have to run back to wherever they were to go get it. So they're wasting time. So, like, I don't know. They're wasting time to go get it. What's a stressful perk? Hubris, Hubris every hex perk? Devour Hope is probably... Tinkerer. Tinkerer is probably the most stressful perk in the game. This fucking perk. Fuck this perk. To think it used to be more stressful. Lightborn. There's a feel-good perk. Lightborn. I had retributed a survivor with a gem rush build, and it worked marvelously despite being on Larry's. Did they keep doing the gen? Discordance? I don't know. Is it a stressful? I don't think Discordance is stressful at all. I'm glad I know where all the survivors are. The most stressful... No. Discordance is only stressful when it doesn't go off. Because then you're just sitting there, and you're like, man, Discordance hasn't gone off in, like, 80 seconds. I wonder where the survivors are. Then Tinkerer pops 3 times, and then you're fucking stressed out. They didn't find it. How did they not find it? It shows them where it is. Yeah, within 12 meters. I don't know how they didn't find it. I mean, it's a hex perk, so it'll always have that, right? It's feast or famine. Either it works or it doesn't work, and that's the problem with like talking about any hex perk strength wise. It's like ruin's good, right? Yeah, ruin's especially after the buff. Like it's good, hooray! What if they cleanse it immediately? Then it's not good. That was done the entire time. I mean, I hate to say it, undefined. That's just them being stupid. Do an obsession build? Nah, I just want to keep breaking pallets. I could throw on, no, because I don't want to get rid of any of these. I like fire up. You can finally talk. Why couldn't you talk before, Farah? I'm trying to think of I mean, it's even like fucking Devour Hope. Like, this could be the most powerful perk in the game. But it's also a hex, so it's also the weakest perk in the game at the same time. Would Iron Maiden be a feel-good perk, or is that only for Huntress? Actually, no. I would say Iron Maiden's a feel-good perk for Bubba, Billy, Huntress, Blights, Trickster, Artist, Chucky, and that's about it. But all of them, I'd say it's a feel-good perk. If you're curious as to why those killers, a lot of those killers, people like to counter, quote-unquote, them by jumping in lockers. Code is a Blight main that some of y'all know. He doesn't take Iron Maiden off. Dear God, he doesn't take Iron Maiden off. The amount of survivors who jump into lockers against them And then he just... Why did Houndmaster and Twins get kill switched? Lynxie, I didn't watch the video, but Lynxie has a video on her channel on why Twins did. I could not tell you for Houndmaster. My best guess is Snug doesn't work in the Void, if I was to guess. Do a multiple terror radius build with Dark Devotion, Unforeseen, slap on perks like Claustrophobia, and make them suffer? Well, I don't want to make them suffer. I'm just trying to play the game. That's why I'm doing the pallet build. That's all we have from the event, is just faster kick speed. I'm trying to build into that. In fact, I haven't really been getting that much into CPU value. I might just take it off. Snug has an invisible bug. Victor too. Okay, that makes more sense. Are they just invisible all the time or just in the Void? It'd be funny if it was just in the Void. Also, hang on. Could Twins just leave Victor in the Void? Was that a thing they could do? Because that sounds hilarious. Because Springtrap can leave his axe in the Void. I need more posters. They're invisible? Okay, fair enough. Victor gets auto-recalled. We're forgetting about the most feel-good Shattered. I mean, you do get that gambler's high when you finally get value from Shatter's Hope. So, you know, in those 1 in 100 matches when you finally go up against a boon. Are break speeds additive or multiplicative? Depends on the break speed. Some of them are additive, some of them are multiplicative. Brutal Strength would be multiplicative. Again, this is me going off of the information that behavior is giving me. Brutal Strength should be multiplicative because it doesn't have a plus sign next to the number. It's by 20%. Fire Up should also be multiplicative. CPU should be multiplicative. Forever Entwined should be multiplicative. That is honestly the difference, by the way. But multiplicative and additive are stupid because you add multiplicative percentages and you don't multiply additive percentages, but you take the part of it and add it to it. I love math. Math is fun. Isn't math fun? I don't disagree. I don't disagree with Shattered Hope being base kit. I think the perk should just make it so when you break a totem, you see the aura. That would legit be my only change to it. If they did that, then they'd be able to make, then boons would be able to be stronger, I feel, and brought more often. No, I'd still make it once. I think that's more than fair. If they went out of their way to boon it. Maybe that's the reason they didn't make it base kit, was for that. As it's going to buff Pentimento, but Pentimento's not good according to everybody, so I think it's fine. That was me being sarcastic, by the way. I think Pentimento's fine. I think people just got too focused on... Did we just get Shattered Square twice in a row? Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm not, like, mad. It's just, like, real. Someone went to basement. I love Lethal Pursuer. I wouldn't say gutted. It's not as good as it was. It's still fine. Is this my new Nostromo? Ooh. Oh, damn. Ah. Thought maybe he dodged back into it, he didn't. I thought the wisp was him. I think I confused the shit out of it now. That works for me. I don't know, I prefer Borgo by daylight from Nostromo by daylight, you know what I'm saying? That was good. I'm really missing these close range axes a lot. I don't know what's going on. Joke's on you, buddy. What? What? His scratch marks just stopped. What the fuck was that?
Stay a while.
Well, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? Opinion on Pokemon CA? I'm really enjoying it. Honestly. I am really super enjoying it. I'm a little mad I got spoiled by some of the megas, but you know, it is what it is. Not who I wanted. Oh, I guess it is who I wanted. I've considered making Predator a base or perk in my main build. I mean, I say go for it. Like, you know, you can look online and all this stuff of like perks that are like, oh, this is the best thing to run and all of this stuff. You can keep going for that, sure. But a lot of times, just use what feels good to you. Right? If it works for you and it's something you enjoy, just run it. Make it work. I really enjoy Stabiffle. So I try to make it work on every killer I can. Is he going right to main? Yeah, dodge that one. Batteries? I was thinking batteries too, but I think batteries is legitimately a good perk. Is Slinger? Every killer can get Stabiffle value. Or Predator value. Wait, yeah, Stabiffle value. You just have to play them correctly. Nice try, Dwight.
Don't go anywhere.
Springtrap's actually so good in the void, and I love it. Oh. Ah, so close. I should have waited. Okay, they got him off hook. We got two people on death hook. I do have to check this one up here. Okay, no one's working on that. Oh. Didn't realize I tunneled him. Let me rephrase that. I knew I tunneled him, but I didn't realize I tunneled him like that. Like, I thought there was a little bit more time. Works for me. You're on death hook too.
Superstar. Nice.
Oh, did she hop in my door? One. She went to one. Really? That's the one she went to? Hello. I thought for sure he'd try for it twice. He did not try for it twice.
Whatever you do, don't move.
Why are you guys hiding back here? You're not hiding back here. I don't know where they went. Oh well. I'm so glad Legends EA runs well on Switch 1. I've heard a lot of complaints. Some people don't think it's running well on Switch 1. Well, Nick, how did that work out for you?
And I take the cake. Yes.
I love this skin so much sometimes. Reverts to Biffle. So you lose stacks. I think that what they did this to Biffle was a future-proof thing. Could you imagine if Krasu could use Stabiffle with with just using head form to get around the map? Like, she would just hit you with her normal, go right into head. My end well docked. I mean, fair. I mean, I haven't really had too many issues either. I've had some stuttering with ZA, but like nothing too bad. It doesn't look amazing, but I'm not really expecting a Pokemon game to look amazing, if I'm honest with you. It looks gorgeous in parts. Is he just waiting by a door? And the notification bubble go away. Did he have a key? I guess he had a key. Right, I think Ursu is like a bad example. What about fucking Mr. Kinkaneki from Tokyo Ghoul over here? He will be one of the best Stabiffle users in the game because he can just instantly injure the first person. Xenomorph would be good with old Stabiffle. Even Dracula. Again, I'm not saying I wouldn't want it back. I have a feeling they did it to future-proof it, so they don't have to worry about it too much for killer design. I guess he found a key. It's the only thing I could think. Would I say ZA is worth the money? If you enjoy Pokemon, I mean, if you played Legend Arceus or Arceus, if you played Legends Arceus and enjoyed it, yes. If you're looking for like a different kind of Pokemon experience, 100% yes. The battle system is somehow simplistic and also complicated. They got rid of a lot of stuff. There's no more abilities. There's no abilities, and they like simplified like getting movesets. You don't have to go to a move reminder. Every Pokemon knows every move. You just only get to select 4, which is really nice. Mega Evolution feels like they took a lot of the criticisms from Megas and actually fixed it. They're not like you do it at the start of the match and that's it forever. They actually have a time limit and stuff now, and you actually have to like think about what you're doing. It finds a way to, like, mix the catching mechanics of Arceus with the new battle mechanics in a very good way, I feel. Where if you want to ignore one or the other, you can't completely do it, but you can kind of do your own thing when you want to. Wesker is one of the best, say the best for last users in the game, undefined. The shit you can do with Wesker when you have 5 stacks of Save the Best for Last is insane. That's the thing. And same with Nemesis. Save the Best for Last is actually pretty decent on Nemesis. The thing is, you can't, like... You need to treat Save the Best for Last as a... I have it on if I happen to M1 people. You don't just throw it on and, like, go out of your way to only get Stabiffle stacks. That's one of the things I see the most common, even with old Stabiffle. I mean, that was the thing with, like, Demogorgon and Pig and Deathslinger, right? People would, like, go out of their way so hard to not lose stacks when, again, and I will prove this shit. Hang on one second. This is of all time, by the way. I've ran Stabiffle in 20% of my games in Dead by Daylight. But no, like, Hag makes good use out of it. Like I said, even Wesker. With Wesker, it's just like you M1 them. If you have Stabiffle, it gives you less time to waste before you can just dash right back up to them and M1 them again. Or hit them with the dash. Deathslinger got a little screwed over by the Stabiffle changes. Mostly because, for some reason, the spear counts as well as the M1, so he loses all of his stacks when he goes after the Obsession. But even, like, Demogorgon, like... Demogorgon can't zone and save Stabiffle stacks, but like 4 stacks is really all you need. No, Kit, there's a few other held items. I got a quick claw early on in the game. Is really what you've been wanting from Projectile Killer? What, is it just the arc? Is it just the arc mana, or is it like... just like the... What exactly about it makes it like something you've wanted? I'm just curious. A projectile killer with a bow. That could be interesting. I feel like it would be too similar to Huntress, though. Unless you make it like... I don't know. I don't know how you would differentiate it from Huntress enough. When the killer with an infinite range hit scan projectile that goes through walls. We're just adding Soldier 76. That's what we're doing. The arc and the kind of orbital based killers that makes... Okay, no, I got you. It's the sound for me. The ka-chunk of the axe hitting is just... It never gets old. Hunters and Oni, maybe? My thing would be, like, how do you separate... How do you make it feel different than Huntress, though? That's my question. What mindset are you supposed to have? Just run it. Don't, like... When you're running Stabiffle, it's a perk that, like, you run in a match, and if it gets value, it gets value. If you don't get any M1s that match, then you're probably winning anyways. But Nemesis can't always Tentacle Whip. Sometimes it's better than M1 anyways. I wouldn't recommend Deathslinger. I do agree with him, mostly because he loses all of his stacks on the Obsession. But like I said, even with Chucky, I run Stabiffle on Chucky. Is it on there now, actually? Okay, it wouldn't... the build's reset in the event. Hang on. There's my rapid build. Yeah, right here. Yeah. I use this build or used to use this build all the time on Chucky. And he's an M2 killer. It was like when I was testing Stabipple on Springtrap, like, I think week 1. The problem we were having was I was limit testing it. I was going out of my way to only M1 with him. I wasn't even using the axe at all. That's not what you want to do with it. You still want to, like, just play like you normally do. You'd be surprised how, even with M2 killers, how often you M1. Again, some killers I wouldn't recommend it on at all. Like, I wouldn't recommend it on Huntress, obviously. But killers that don't always M2, even though they're M2 killers, I would still recommend it on. Yeah, Peacekeeper, it's just, you just... Again, it's just one of those things. It's like, you just... It's hard to explain. You just, like, you run Stabipple. If it happens to get value, it gets value. So it can't be orbited over things? Yeah, but, like, so... Huntress holds up a projectile, she charges it. The longer she charges it, the straighter it goes. And the farther it goes. How do you make a bow different than that? That would be my question. And that's not me trying to be reductive or like... Because I love the idea. I would love a bow killer. I'm just trying to think of how do we make it different from Huntress. Because again, that's what they tried to do with like every projectile killer. It's like, well, Deathlinger, his range is less, and he pulls you in to hit you. So yeah, Trickster has to hit you a bunch of times. Springtrap, his arcs, and then Unknown is like it's a bubble, and he's got to weaken you first. That happens sometimes. You just deal with it. On the bright side, somebody's dead. That's the way I would see it. The bow should be infinite range, hit scan, and go through walls. Could you imagine that with Gearhead? Or barbecue and chili? You just hook someone, you charge your bow, and like you just shoot someone across the map. So what, we make another grabbing killer like Springtrap? I'm kidding. I'm just being reductive just to be an asshole. I'm sorry. Like GLaDOS? No, I would love to see it. When Wesker was getting teased, and we knew his name was the Mastermind, I genuinely thought this was going to be like an Evil Dead style killer, where he just controls the map. Like, he's not actually physically in the realm. And that didn't happen. And the closest we got to that was actually Night. Wouldn't mind Springtrap 2. Springtrap 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, also, to anyone new to the chat, by the way, I want to play this video because this sums up my chat pretty well, or my streams pretty well. I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. This will sum up the entirety of my stream.
And play the damn game. If you don't want me to go off on tangents, mate, you are not going to enjoy this stream. How's your day gone? I've spoken for a good... I'm on 2 hours. You can entertain me for a bit. Come on, you can type now. Tell me what you've been up to. Give me a thing you've done. I've told you all about immersive theatre. I've told you all about me. We've done that stuff. You've got the mic. So it's over to you. What have you been up to today? People are asking questions. It's not me anymore, guys. It's Vilebeggar. I've talked enough. It's boring. I need to just play the damn game. You know what? He's right. He is right, okay? He is definitely right, because Vilebeggar knows how to Twitch stream, so I'm going to take his advice. Let's see how exciting this Twitch stream becomes.
As you desire.
Holy shit, this is boring. Please stop playing and just talk. What What do you want? Do you want me to play the game? Do you want me to not play the game and talk? You can't want me to do both, all right? No one can do both. Yeah, boring.
That's my stream summed up. Thank you, Jess. I love that man so much. Oh. Did we go on like a 2-hour tangent the other day about like stealth killer design or something? I don't even remember half the shit I say on streams. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm just here to chill and have fun. Maybe get some content out of it. Oh my god. Random question while I'm trying to craft up a dumb build real quick. Random question. Does anyone know why YouTube went out yesterday? Because I haven't looked into it. I'm genuinely curious. Hell yeah, we did. I love stealth. I wish there was more stealth in this game. I know why there isn't, but I wish there was. Infected with hemorrhage and then let the killer see the aura blood through walls. That could be interesting to have a killer that could like see blood through walls. I actually kind of like that. Maybe make them like really good at injuring survivors but really bad at downing them. Oh, excuse me. Sharks? Oh yeah, it's always the sharks, isn't it? That's right. Sharks are eating them internet cables. I forgot. They got into the YouTube studios. In fact, the YouTube CEO... this is 100% true, and you shouldn't look into it to make sure. The YouTube CEO has like a Shark Tank in his office. It's definitely a he. I definitely know who runs YouTube. He has a Shark Tank in his office, and they busted out and just started eating the wires. They didn't care about anything else. They were gasping for air and everything, but they went straight for the wires. Yeah, I could see that. Could be interesting. Like think of like an actual. I know we're trying to make them not like Huntress, but think of like an actual like hunter character. Again, similar to like Ken. Like have them be really good at okay, let's do what Ken was supposed to do, but actually make it like what the design was supposed to be. Make it so like they're really good at injuring survivors, like Legion or Plague, right? Make them like that. Like they're super good at injuring survivors. Like maybe the arrows can go through walls and whatever. And maybe like you said, like you hit like 3 arrows. Like let's say you have 3 arrows max. That's your ammo. And when you hit the survivor 3 times, the arrow, or every time you hit the survivor, the arrow gets stuck into them. Make it go through walls and whatever. And when they have an arrow in them, the blood can be seen through walls, and they're just a basic 115 killer after that. So, like, make them like an actual hunter. Like, they weaken their prey, and then they hunt them down. Would that be good? Probably not. I mean, it would literally be the Legion effect, I suppose, but with... It would literally just be a ranged Legion, I guess. The more I think about it, but still. That would be my idea for it. What's the perk with the biggest jump scare in the game? There's 2. Devour Hope and Noed. Devour Hope is the biggest oh shit perk in the entire game. Whenever this perk goes off, everything stops and the survivors just scramble looking for it. I still really want a boomerang projectile. I want a projectile the killer throws and it comes back to them, but it only damages on the way back. I really want that. I've wanted that so long. For so long. Someone said an obsession build earlier. Is there any... Do y'all want to see anything? We're just doing the event, so it doesn't matter. Bloodborne. Bloodborne might be third place. I don't think Bloodborne's as much of an oh shit moment, because a lot of times the survivors can see it coming. It's more of a fuck moment. It's like a, well, fuck. You know, it's like a, well, I guess we're stuck. Devour Hope and Noed, though, that shit is like, oh god, we gotta get rid of it now. Get rid of it now. Get gone. It's gone. That's when the clock call-outs start. Everyone's sitting there with, like, half their hand and, like, a bag of Cheetos, and then Devour pops, and then, like, the fucking bag gets thrown across the room, and they're like, alright, it's at 10, it's at 10. Someone check 11, someone check 11. Like, that's what happens. Oh, fuck. Or Insidious Dragon's Grip. Actually, that's a good combo, too. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. That gives me an idea. We're in the event. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Oh, no, I got it. Just hear me out. Hear me out. No, you're right. You know where to hide. Just hear me out with the blooded serum. I have a plan. Okay? I have a goddamn plan. I'm not going to tell y'all the plan until we get into the match. This is not going to work, and I don't care. I do not give a fuck. No, Lynx, I think we're onto something. I could definitely see it like working kind of a little bit. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Remember, if one person has a dumb idea, it's stupid. If two people have a dumb idea, it's a plan. If three people have a dumb idea, it's a strategy. Thank you to coming to my logistical TED Talk. I wish Remember Me was better, but as it is, it's just okay. I don't think Remember Me can be better. I think if they make it too good, it becomes a problem on a few select killers, and that's going to be the issue. It wouldn't just be Singularity, but also be like twins. I do have Bonnie's, right? Yeah, okay. Do it, Jen. Oh, 5. And 2. 5 and 2. Okay, I'll stop laughing now. That was a good dodge. So I actually want the axe to stay in the, where it is. Is this on Twitch too? No, it is not on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. Now we're playing FNAF. Now we just wait. Whee! That was a good dodge. No! No! I can't get upstairs. Did she go up? Man, she was really just like... I'm gonna use every busted thing on this map. I'm gonna use this window, and I'm gonna use that window, and I'm gonna use the other window too.
Stay there.
Guys, if I somehow win this shit...
Don't go anywhere.
If I still somehow win this... Would Surge work with this? Probably. I think I still gotta hit pumpkins. Are you guys back on this gen? Whee! After you win the games on Tuesdays, I will not be surprised. I got a kill? 2 people are on death hook.
Cry for help.
I barely, like, I feel like I barely chased anybody. Come on, somebody come over and touch it. No one? No, you want to. Wow, she did not give a fuck. That was a hold W gamer right there. She'll never know. She'll never know. I'm hidden, chat. Trust. Shh. I know she's in the void. Don't worry about it. No. Ooh, good. That's what I was waiting for. Pre-drop it. Flies away. Yeah, Serena, I had fucking... I had Insidious the whole time, Serena. I was curious if she took the door or not. Not gonna lie, I got some good use out of the Blighted Rush, honestly. Pumpkin. Are they just gonna leave her? I didn't win, but the fact that I almost did is really, really, really surprising. Fucking Insidious, man. Nope. Okay, now they lose. Come on, Yunjin. Get that trade. Hey, I smashed 50 pumpkins, Arena. Let's fucking go. Trail of Torment with it? I mean, they still know I have dragons. Is me being undetectable going to be that much of a liability to them is the real question. I could try it. I could swap it for Brutal, I guess.
I knew I'd be back.
It's so stupid. I fucking love Insidious. The buff this thing got, it's deserved this buff for so long. Hooray, I got another weapon I'll never use. Let's go! Oh, Zarina got one. Oh, I actually might get that. Don't use Trail and Insidious together? Well, yeah, because then they're gonna know with Dragon's Grip next time. They're just not gonna. They're just gonna go to another gen. Insidious cancel. Oh, that's true too. Yeah. Also, not gonna lie, I'm really surprised how much fucking blighted serum value I got them at. It actually, I didn't even think about it. It kind of covers up Springtrap's free run issue. Like, you hook someone, go into a door, go to where they are. If they pre-run you, you just blight rush towards them, and now you're on top of them. Overcharge for the skill check? Maybe. Let me, hang on, there's gotta be something better than brutal, right? Well, that works till they realize it, then the obsession just goes on their own way. Plus, I wouldn't really know it's happening. That's the problem with a build like that. Not that it's not, I'm not saying it can't be good, but it's like, I have no idea it's actually doing anything. It's the problem with like a lot of terror radius perks. It's like chlorophobia, like, it's cool, it makes them heal slower in your terror radius, but like, you don't know. If you know they're in your terror radius, you're probably chasing them. Between Slaughtering Strike and Intestinal Whip, which one is more of a dash and which is more of a lunge? Honestly, I think they're both lunges, like, realistically speaking. They're not long range enough in my mind to be dashes. At least they don't feel long range enough. I don't know. It's weird because I don't know. Because I don't even know how far Wesker's lunge is. Or Wesker's whip dash is. Five stack Penty, Plaything, and Third Seal. I've done that. There's actually a video on the channel from a long time ago. I got 5 stacks of Penty with Dredge. Yes. Actually, links it should. You know what? Yeah, Overcharge might be the call. Dragon's Eruption, Surge, and Overcharge with Phaz Coin. But figure out you have Phaz Coin and start ignoring Terror Radius. Oh, that's true. But Insidious is funny. You forgot the one thing, noob. Insidious is funny. Plus, I'm running Serum. I kind of want to run Serum for a little bit, and Phaz Coin won't really work with Serum because I can't throw my axe when I want to. Also, I guess we'll find out for Dragon's Grip with the Scream with Overcharge. Yeah, we'll try it with Overcharge for a little bit, see what happens. I didn't forget, I just didn't care. It's difference. Fair enough. Fair enough. If this works, I might start using Dragon's Grip. I'm glad that I can contribute to the Dead by Daylight community in some way. If they let go of the gem, the skill check persists even if you're no longer touching. Oh, right. Yeah, that was in an update. Well, damn. Never mind, noob. Sorry, Lynx. I mean, we'll test it still, but sorry. So, like, what's the lore of this background behavior? Are we gonna get that ever? Like, does Felix just like get to like hang out and watch TV sometimes? Is that a thing? Is that a thing he gets to do? Do those books exist? Do like the survivors just read them around the campfire? Or is this like a? Is this like a what's it called?
Ready or not, here I
Casting a Frank Stone situation where the survivors are just like literally lifeless at the campfire. Oh. Okay, they're on three. They're on three, chat. One of them saw me, but the other one didn't, so I'm curious. Nah. Fucking meow. Oh. Well played. Wow. I didn't even think I was really at the pallet, but okay. Come on, come back. They can't see me. She can't see me. Oh, I thought you dodged back into it. Okay. Hey, at least people are actually playing the event. How do you do a compromised gen build? I just stupidly want to get this to work. Come on, Cheryl, come back. Snitches get stitches, Tori. Come on, Cheryl, come back, touch it. Come back, Cheryl, touch it. Joe, you suck. Are any other gens being done? Oh, 5 is. Fucking no. Nice try, I think. I hate the one that spawns up there. I really do. Snitches get one of two things. Hitches or riches. Are you sure about that? I can't believe of all the people I've been able to do this to, it's the Tory.
Don't go anywhere.
The one I was kind of trying to avoid. She'll come back. They always do. Or she'll go into the void randomly. That works too. Hello, Mr. Crow. Nope. Oh, that was good. All things considered. Damn, they were fucking ready. Fucking Nero, Cheryl. You thought the crow friend was green? No, no, no. The crow friends are never green. Crow friends aren't real friends anyways. Oh. What? Why don't I have any things? What? When did that happen? Are they gonna leave her to die? I wasn't even camping. What the fuck? Okay. Well then. I felt bad for the Cheryl. What the fuck, dude? Why did y'all leave her? No, she did good. I went into the void. You had time. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. I didn't know it got rid of all your souls. She was savable. I went away. Look at my build. You really think... I was camping gents. Yeah. GG. They're fucking nice. What the fuck? They weren't even mad at me. Like, what the fuck? Chill all game. He lost heavily. Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost like I was standing still and being stupid for like 90% of the match. What the actual fuck? Scared of saving teammates or something. I don't know. Private profile, huh? Brand new part, desperate measures, botany, self-care off the record. Why is he mad? I don't get it. I don't get it. Also, that's another adept, man. I'm seeing these all night tonight. I mean, yeah, fair to the V. But the Tori was on Death Hook too, so she probably couldn't have gone for it. But if these two came together, they probably could have. I walked away. Like... Oh my god. Okay.
I always come back.
By the way, what that Leon said right there, is part of why people. That's partly why people play as hard as they do. The killer lost heavily. He wasn't being fun. Or he wasn't chill, he lost heavily. I don't know how much more chill you can be than literally standing still for half the match. I legitimately don't. What more do you want, man? What more do you want? We get a map that's kind of the last year's Halloween event void. I still think the way to quote-unquote fix the Halloween event is just making it so when something happens, everyone gets transported to the void. And then, like when a gen gets done, like, everyone gets transported to the void, and they, like, have starting positions. And then, like, once a survivor is hooked or no, like, after a certain time limit, then you go back to the normal map. Like, what more do you want from me, man? Look at this build, Chad. Look at this fucking... Try the compromised gem build? I have tried compromised gems. It's not that good. Problem is knowing which gen to kick. Because I know Tinkerer works with that. Hmm. Fuck it, I'm probably using the doors more than fucking... Well, no, I'm getting undetectable from 2 things. But I want to use Serum! It's the event! I never get to use Serum all year, I want to use it. I mean, I can test it again. We can test it again real quick, Lynx. Because it really didn't get used that match. Because the Tory saw me through the window. Because I was the worst gen to kick. Remnant? Okay, we'll try Remnants. Because in theory, with Blade Serum, pre-running shouldn't be as much of an issue. Because I can just, again, rush right at them. Matthew Lillard isn't known for blending. It is the brightest yellow. I didn't even think about that. It's probably the least stealthy of the skins. You just walk up on a jet, you see this fucking giant yellow rabbit just sitting next to it. Touch it. Go on, touch it. Oh, that's funny.
I will find you, you small, worthless creatures.
They're worthless, chat. Worthless. Also, I have no way of knowing which gen they're on. Shit. I'm gonna guess 4. I was partly correct. I was literally stuck. Okay. Cool. can't believe that kind of worked. Ada isn't worthless. Hey, Matthew Lillard said it, so it has to be true. Do you think this will work? I'm hidden. They'll never see me. You don't see anything. No. No, you don't see me. Nope. No. No. You don't... No, I'm not here. I don't exist. No, 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 no. No. Hey, the chat told me you were worthless. We're gonna test that theory.
Get back here!
Can't believe that almost kind of worked. Am I gonna be close, Michaela?
Right where you belong.
Also, we're gonna talk about how I just body blocked her like a Ken would. Because that do be kind of funny. Trust in the process, Trap. See, she's very perceptive. Man, ain't no one using gens and shit. Man. Wow, you fucked that up so hard. I didn't even have to rush you. I thought there was a hook. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Makes more sense. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate these gens? Come on, someone do it. You want to touch it? I meant to pull up my axe over.
Bite of 87?
No, it's not the bite of 87. Unfortunately, no. We're getting there.
You'll pay for that.
I was kind of hoping Michaela would come back for her redemption arc. The Blight of 87. Was that the Blight of 87? Come on, guys. Someone wants to touch it. I know you do. The nice, juicy gin just sitting out in the open. Come on. Man.
Was that the bite of 87?
He went into the void?
Was that the bite of 87?
Always and forever.
Was that the bite of 87?
Oh my god, how many did you redeem? Well, Adam, while I'm in here... I can't tell if you redeemed a bunch or if it's just messing up. Like, okay, hear me out for the event. What if... Just hear me out. What if we... What if we, like, change it so, like, in-game, it's the void instead of the exit gates? Fucking no. Sorry, Ada.
Don't go anywhere.
He redeemed it 87 times. Oh, you're so right. Just hear me the fuck out. Hang on. Come on, Michaela. You know you want to come back. Come on, risk it. Risk it. Come on, Michaela. I know enough about human psychology that she wants to risk this. And I was gonna laugh if she did. Nah. Noob, if you unfollow and follow again, you should be able to. He should give you 300. Hi. Fucking Ada.
Well, well, well.
Okay, what I've learned is maybe Matthew Lillard isn't the best at being insidious. maybe, maybe Matthew Lillard isn't that good at being hidden. I don't know why. He seems like a pretty hidden guy. Oh my god. It didn't work. I'll see what I can do. I can try to get you more points.
Play with fire, and you'll get burned.
We're aware, Springtrap. We're aware. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta. Hooray! Okay, chat. I'm definitely not playing Krisu just because I want to make sure I don't hit the 100 hours before the Springtrap skin comes out. Definitely not doing that right now. 100% not doing that. Nope, not doing that at all.
Is that the bite of 87?
Hey, let me see. Hang on, let me try something. Hmm. Let me try something. Hang on. No, I'll find it. I'm still working on how to get it to work on the YouTube side. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy, chat. I'm gonna be that guy. I don't get to be evil enough, I feel.
Was that the bite of 87?
There was something else a part of this, and I forget what it was. Oh, right, Blood Warden. No, not Blood Warden. There's another part of this. That's gonna be weird and run haywire. Watch it actually get use. Yeah, Chad, I'm definitely not doing this just so we don't hit the 100 hours in Springtrap before the skin comes out. Definitely not. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? Fire up? I don't think I'm gonna need... She doesn't really care about pallets. I could try None Free. If Haywire doesn't work the way I think it does, you know, we could we can try it. Yeah, I mean, we got like 20 more minutes, okay? Then I'll open the door, okay? Why does she sound Australian there? Every time she says it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Was that the bite of 87?
Oh, I thought he hopped it. That was good. Oh, that was really good. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. But did he pre-drop that? I'll take it. I don't even know which gen that was. Oh, and they fixed it. Her camera resets now. That's good. Can she break pumpkins? Yes. Oh, I thought maybe. Yeah, I think the changes they did to her to make her vault slower were definitely what they needed to do. He healed? We have a syringe? I don't even know where he went. God, I'm playing like ass. How can I be so bad? It's such a controversial killer. I will say one really weird thing with her is definitely the fact that, like, the intestines is an M1, but it doesn't, like, when you're holding. There we go. Noob, I'll try to get you more redeems. Mr. Hippo isn't gone. Never. It'll never happen. I thought for sure one of them would be there. Imagine I still win this because of NOED. Note to self, she can shoot haunts while in head mode. That's actually kind of dumb. That's actually, like, really dumb that she can do that. Everyone's gonna be blind but Felix. Now he's blind. But he knows where it is. Oh, that was good. Kind of bit me in the ass. Oh, can't wait for the salt from this one. They didn't even know where she was. Sad on combo, so stupid. Could you imagine if I was actually good with this killer? That would have gone completely differently. I was actually good with the killer. I wasn't even expecting Dead Heart from the Thalita, if I'm honest with you. My build actually screwed me there. I would have killed her. Okay. Well, chat. I think we're gonna call it there. I don't know, again, I'm enjoying the event. I really am. It's just like there's only so many ways you can realistically play it. And it seems like gen kicking is really it. The haunts don't seem to be very good or do much, and I don't know. That's my only problem with it. But again, I understand why the event's the way it is. Like, I get it. They're trying to work on the back end of the game, and they can't just add something insane. But I'll see you guys on Monday. We'll be back. Hopefully, there's more challenge. There should be more challenges by then. We're at, last I checked, 82 hours on Springtrap, so we have less than 20 hours to go, which is fucking insane the more I think about it. Hopefully we're not done by the time the Blade skin comes out, because I really do want to play it. As far as the video on Saturday, I have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I have an idea. I have two ideas. It's going to be one of the two. Because hopefully we'll be done with Springtrap within the next 2 weeks. So those will be the last two videos, and then the 100-hour thing. But I appreciate you guys keeping me company as always. I know some of the games were weird. I know I don't always bring the most meta things. I know, like, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but you guys coming around to just hang out with me and let me go on my random tangents means the world. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Have a good one.